name's Jenny, and I love floor cleaning robots. I like big ones, little ones, fast ones, and slow ones. I run 10 robots every day and have owned over 40 different types. Let's face it, I have an addiction. So today I want to talk about the ILIFE V3 robotic vacuum cleaner. This one's pretty unique. I run 2 of these regularly. I like them a lot. Definitely better than some, but worse than some others. Mine has kind of taken a beating, as you can see. I left the plastic on just because one day it'll be nice to pull off and it'll look nice and new. So some things that I like about it, it's much like the Roomba in the sense that it kind of goes in a random pattern across the house, across the room. It does have some drawbacks too, but let's talk about some things that I like about it first. 1, it's pretty thorough. 2, it does have these little side brushes, much like the Roomba that we're familiar with on a lot of standard vacuums. The ends do break off pretty frequently, but they do come with a bunch of replacements, and you can order more on Amazon or wherever. The tank is really easy to empty. Pop a button, pops this bad boy out, and you can easily go ahead and empty the tank. However, the tank is much smaller than a lot of robotic vacuums. So some of the drawbacks that we'll be taking a look at today is that it gets, while it's very low to the ground, which is fantastic, gets right under the bed, gets under a lot of places that Roomba or some of the larger vacuums cannot, it does get stuck. It does get stuck quite frequently. Sometimes it tries to have kamikaze moments and sends itself suicidally over the edge of the stairs. So let's take a look at some of these places that it frequently gets stuck. It nimbles itself over small rugs quite easily, but bigger rugs it does have trouble with. Its biggest trouble spot is my bar stools. It gets stuck permanently and will continue to run. Sometimes it can navigate itself over some small humps. Other times it needs some help. Overall, I really like the ILIFE robot. I got my first one on a Woot deal, and so I went ahead and purchased a second one. It's almost a Roomba at a cheaper price point, really. It just gets stuck more so than Roomba. It has a more difficult time navigating. So if your house has a lot of places where robots can get stuck, this might not be the right one for you. But this one is slightly quieter than Roomba, which is always a plus. It gently bumps into furniture and walls, but it does a really good job picking up pet hair and loose debris and dirt. This one works significantly better on hardwood or tile floors than it does on carpet. It hasn't seemed to do very well on our carpet, but that's okay. Overall, I'd give my ILIFE vacuum a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 because I have to retrieve it very often as it gets stuck all the time. And when it gets stuck, it makes a terrible beeping sound and you have to play Follow the Beeps to find it, which isn't always one of your favorite robot cleaning games. But it does a great job cleaning, although it does try to kill itself on stairs and commit suicide, and it does get stuck. But it is a fantastic cleaner. Every time I open up the dustbin, it's always full of dog hair and cat hair and dirt and dust, so I know it's working.